Welcome back, Overloaders. Thank you for joining me here on another video about Planet Coaster 2. We're doing the other half of the list that Mr. Sim Side. Sorry, that's a tongue tie for me. Oh man, I don't know why. Mr. Sim Side. I'll have his link down in the description again, like on the last video, and I'll go ahead and post the photo up on the screen for a little bit here so you can take a look at it when we get started. But before we do, I would like to thank all the new subscribers I got with the last video and all the current subscribers that I have. Thank you all. You all rock. And I do appreciate it very much. So let's go ahead and get into it. So as we can see here, as we can see here on the screen, we talked about some of the items on this list. The other items though that I wanted to talk about was the group scaling. So you'll be able to now group scenery items together, and then you can adjust the scale of them, so their size of how big they are, all together in one group. So you don't have to do it individually. So that way, you can get your little plots of scenery items together. And then you just want to be able to duplicate that but adjust the sizes as you go type of thing. You'll be able to do that, so you stick them all in one group, and then now you can adjust their size and then copy them, adjust their size, copy them. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be very useful. And then I did talk a little bit, I think, about the pathing system, but they are going to also have a smoothing tool for the pathing system. So it helps, I guess, from my understanding, is it helps utilize that little glitch that we basically used to smooth it out already as it is in Planet Coaster 1. But with the paths, though, when you do overpaths now with them, they're not going to be as thick. So the hitboxes are going to be a little bit smaller, so you'll be able to now get them closer together. So they'll be like true, like walking overpaths, or if you want to put like a train track down over, you can get the paths a lot closer to it and so forth. If you want to get one like that crosses over it. Or just a path crossing over another path. So the path itself, though, is smaller on the thickness wise. The next one is there are 3 different pool depths. So we'll be able to adjust the size of the pool that we want, or the depth of it, so that there's a swimming one, a wading one, and then a shallow one. I'm hoping that with the lazy river, you can adjust those settings there, and then with the lazy river, would we be able to, I don't know, add like triggers for as they go down the river? Will we be able to add then triggers to do like a night ride, basically, like have it go into like a cave, and then you can do like a little show, so to speak, with triggers. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that, but I don't know if that is something that we'll be able to do. Definitely we'll see when the game is finally released. So let's see here. Priority lanes go direct into the station. So it looked as though from what we've seen in previous images of gameplays and so forth in previous videos, you can see at times it almost looks like there's two separate lanes, one bigger and then one smaller on top of the exit on there. Now, with that smaller one though, if that's the priority one all by itself, they'll be able to enter right into that lane and just go straight to the station. Unlike in Planet Coaster 1 as it is now, you actually have to put the priority lane into the main line, and then they have to enter in there for just a little bit before they can go off onto the priority one. So if that line is backed up, they have to wait until the line opens up enough for them to get to that priority section from the go in. So now having it separately there is going to be a lot more beneficial. I think it will help, I think, the AI process the information a little easier. Like, what I'm trying to say is the priority system didn't seem to really be utilized as much by the AI or the different individual characters and NPCs. And so I think with this here, it will be utilized a little bit more efficiently with the whole new pathing system as well. So that's my hope on that. That things run a little bit smoother and easier, especially for first-time players coming right in who've never experienced the first Planet Coaster. Because I'm really hoping that we'll get more people within the community there, because from this release of this game. Next is staff ride assignments. So now when you plop down a ride, you don't just have a ride operator assigned to it. You have to assign those operators. You're going to have to make sure that they have their brakes, and there's another operator to cover them when they're gone on their break. So that one's going to definitely add more to the management simulation aspect of the game, which this is primarily the first thing. It's supposed to be a park management simulation game that you know where you can design your own park the way that you want it, or the way that you envision it. Volumetric water in terrain. So I'm not exactly certain what that is. From how I heard it is, because I wasn't actually able to get to Gamecom, unfortunately, but my understanding is that it's more like the water terrain that we have in Planet Zoo. So the water is going to look more like water. So that's my understanding, but I could be wrong on that, since I'm not actually there. I'm trying to get this information from people who have actually been there. But yeah, that's my understanding. That's what I took away from it. And like I said, we in the last one we do have seasons now, where it actually tells you the seasons. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Now, by the time that this video is uploaded, I believe the next day will be August 28th. And they will have another a deep dive 2. I will be watching that live personally, and I won't be live, but I'll be watching them live. And then I'll go ahead and record video footage of that and give you all the updates and my thoughts on there. But thank you all for joining me today. Please make sure to comment down below your thoughts on today's video. What of these new features are you looking forward to? And if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to make sure that you never miss a video. Click that bell icon. And thank you all, though, again, for all the subscriptions so far that I've received. We're up to 64 right now. I greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get to 500 subscribers before this game comes out. Actually, to be honest, I would like 1,000. If we can get 1,000 before this game is launched, that would be phenomenal. So yeah, let's make that happen. Make sure you share this video with your friends. And then one last thing, the vote to be able to decide how the next series that I'm doing, my farewell, thank you for the memories Planet Coaster, before Planet Coaster 2 arrives, is still up. And I'll still be accepting votes up until August 30th. After that, the voting will end, and I will then start making the series and recording it, or going live and scheduling those live events. So please make sure, if you'd like to vote on that, please make sure to do so. I'll have the link down in the description below to be able to go ahead and cast your vote on the next series on this channel. But thank you all so much. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time in reality.